folks, Pastor Jay here from Know the Truth Ministries. Welcome to our show, The Chirstian Experience, or, as I like to call it, my live call-in radio show, where through phone magic and this technology we call the internet, I can answer all of your prayers and any other questions that you may or may not have. Our goal here is to serve you so that you may find justification in sending us money, dick pics, and opinions we did not ask for. We are coming to you sort of live from a large yet humble trailer park in China Lake, California, which is located just outside of Death Valley. The local time is just a few minutes past midnight, and aside from the fact that I stepped on a used needle on the front of this trailer a few minutes ago, because Baxter doesn't understand why leaving marijuana needles in the middle of the yard could get us arrested, it looks like it's going to be an amazing night. Speaking of amazing night, you know, my favorite thing in the world is that feeling that you get when observing a trailer park while everybody else is asleep. I mean, picture it. You're walking through the park at 3 a.m., and as you look around you, you'll notice the streetlights. Sometimes even the trailers themselves will have their very own porch lights. Each light hosts a collection of bugs and moths that will sometimes kamikaze their way into the brightness. That is until you're standing in front of Mrs. Underhill's trailer. A trailer without lights, apparently. Except for the lights that are on inside, of course. It is at that moment that even the bugs disappear. And it's just you standing outside of her trailer, Mrs. Underhill inside of her trailer, a bottle of whiskey, and a half-empty tube of your favorite lotion. Yes, it's going to be an amazing night. Alrighty, how are you doing tonight, Baxter?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Sorry about the needle, by the way.
That's all good. Nothing a few weeks in the hospital won't fix.
How you doing, Pastor Jay?
I'm actually pretty tired.
Let me guess. Insomnia?
No, I just got a copy of Saved by the Bell. It's one of my favorite shows. I've been watching that religiously.
Well, yeah, it's a good show.
Hey, guess what, Baxter? We got an email.
No kidding.
Yep, it's basically... let me just read it. It says, "Dear Pastor Jay, first I want to tell you how amazingly handsome you are. There's no doubt that every woman wants you to get her pregnant, but I can offer you so much more. Your voice sounds like milky white chocolate and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Keep going. Okay, it continues. So just call me day or night. I'll be here waiting for you. By the way, why doesn't your podcast do news reports about what's going on around town? You know, the same way that Welcome to Nightville does it. Your friend in Christ, Mike." Well, Mike, first, we're a live call-in radio show. We're not a podcast. And second, we're not Nightville. I don't like announcing to the town, or to the rest of the world for that matter, what I know about them. The less they know about what I know about them, the less I have to fear for my life.
What about my life, Pastor Jay?
I don't care about that. As for the rest of your email, Mike, you didn't leave me any contact info so I could reach you. Not even a return address on the email, which I don't even know how that's possible. So, Mike, if you're listening, call our number at 512-956-8788. If you want it to be more of a personal call, just call after hours, please. So, Baxter.
Yeah, what up?
Remember when you told me that I couldn't get that girl's phone number down at the Denny's?
Yeah, I remember that.
Guess what?
Oh, no way. You did not.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Prove it, man.
I can, and I shall. I actually recorded the whole conversation into my phone thingy here.
You can do that?
You're kidding, right? It's 2016.
No, I just meant I was surprised you could do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Man, I'm just saying you ain't the largest turd in the toilet.
Touche, Baxter. Touche. Anyway, here, let me plug in my phone into our mixing board thingy so I can broadcast this on the air. That way I can prove to everybody, not just you, that chicks dig me. All right, where is this play button? Oh, here we go. "Hey, baby, why don't you give me your digits so that after you're done with your shift, I can pick you up in my white, windowless Know the Truth Ministries van, and we can bump uglies. Maybe I can even impregnate you." "Yes, that sounds delightful, and I shall do that. I'll also join your church because you are the best pastor out of all the pastors on the entire planet. And your religion is the right religion, and no one should ever question what you say because you're the most amazing man in the entire universe. Even God looks up to you. Would you like to impregnate my mouth?
Hold up a minute, Pastor J.
What's the problem, Baxter?
That's you, bitch.
How dare you?
No, man, I mean, that's clearly your voice.
You calling me a liar?
Well, no.
Are you saying I faked the girl's voice?
No, stupid. I was talking about your voice. That's clearly you. Good job, man. Go give that woman a baby.
I shall, Baxter. I shall. Oh my God, my foot's asleep. Ow! Oh God, it's asleep. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh. Oh, my pins and needles and hellfire and dragons in my foot. Oh, God. Okay. I'm getting better. Oh, it tickles. It tickles now. Here we go. So, Baxter, on the very first episode, I gave you my testimony. You know it. My flock knows it. Hell, even this whole town knows about it thanks to my street preaching in front of the abortion clinic. Speaking of, to the new defenders of that clinic, Nick Morgan Moore and Zandy Anderson, I will find a way to outsmart you two. I will not allow you to lock me in my own car ever again.
Pastor J, how does one get themselves locked into their own car?
They stole my car keys, Baxter. They are smart. Demon smart. Anyway, Baxter, your testimony. Why don't you tell the listeners about yourself and how you got to be a Christian like myself?
Well, Pastor, I'm an atheist.
What? When we first met, you told me that you are a Christian.
No, man, I'm an atheist.
Hold on, folks. Baxter, turn off our mics for a second.
All right.
Dude, you told me that when we met, you were a born-again Christian. I never would have had sex with you otherwise.
No, man, I never told you that. And give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how to mute this mic.
You've been lying to me? You're fucking with me right now.
Oh, fucking... Pastor, you're an atheist, too.
You don't mean that.
What? This whole Pastor J thing is just a pathetic character that you created because you were bored and wanted to make fun of Christians.
Take it back.
No, man, I can't. I'm you. I am literally you. You are saying these words that I'm speaking right now. I don't exist. This is a shitty redneck accent, by the way.
Take it back.
Boy, you sure are a few nickels short of a $2 bill.
Your face is nickels. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like you got nothing, Baxter. Just go ahead and unmute the mics, please. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah. Sure, you want to take some calls?
Yeah. No, actually, wait 1 second. I have something else to say.
Okie dokie.
Baxter, I can't believe you lied to me. Yeah, this isn't over, man. This is not over.
Come on, man. Get back into the groove. We're live. We're live on radio right now.
Okay. All right. Back to my story. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Baxter, have you ever heard of this website called Craigslist?
Don't sound familiar.
Yeah, it's this place where people can sell their services or goods or whatever.
Like Walmart?
Yeah, sure, like Walmart. Anyway, a few days ago, I was browsing through this website and I noticed an ad from this dude who wanted to sell karate lessons.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. If anyone's going to be giving karate lessons in this town, it's going to be me, right? So I thought, somebody's got to take this guy down. But then I thought, what if he is, in fact, the real deal? So I sent my spies to the four corners of China Lake to dig up some research from me. Turns out, this he was actually a she.
You're kidding me.
Shut the fuck up, Baxter. I'm telling the story.
Sorry, man. I just couldn't
What
believe...
my spies weren't able to gather information on, though, is what made this woman so tough. But besides that, what gave her the right to think that she had the balls to force her karate onto me? To brag that she could be tougher than me? I know the ad didn't specifically say that she was tougher than me, but I, an expert on the Bible, can read between the lines better than anyone, and I read what I read. I needed time to think. I needed a place to go meditate. The new X-Men was playing at Ridgecrest Cinemas, and I couldn't think of a better way to clear my head. On my way to the theaters, I could tell I was being followed. Of course, being followed by someone is quite the norm when you're driving on a busy street, but this time was different. I drove a few more blocks before the intercom on the police car demanded that I pull over. The Apparently I lose some of my hearing after drinking so many beers, because I didn't hear a damn thing prior to the cops' instructions. So like a good citizen, I pulled over. I expected the worst, but when the cop approached my window, he simply stated, as if in a trance,
I know what you're thinking, Pastor J. Whatever you do, don't. She has spies everywhere and will always be one step ahead of you.
Then, as if snapping out of his trance, he stated,
Have a nice day, Pastor J. Hey, yo, that rhymed. Toodles.
As he walked back towards his cruiser, I started to tremble. My heart was beating and I had a mild erection. Will that demon, Dallas McSorley, ever leave this town? I thought. Now more than ever, I needed to clear my head, so I continued on to the movie theater. Once I got inside, I noticed people would randomly stare at me. At first I thought it was because they were her spies ready to attack should she command them, but it wasn't until a few minutes later that I noticed that I still had my erection. I bought my ticket, and shortly after I started my path down the long dark hallway towards the door to my assigned theater. Suddenly, without warning, a door to my left opened and a shadowy figure appeared before me.
Come with me, blessed Dr. Pastor J.
She said. Curiosity overwhelmed my desire to run, and I followed her into a dimly lit room. In the center of this room, floating above the table as if by magic, was a small brain in a jar. After a few seconds of standing there in silence, I turned to look at the woman who brought me into this room, and I asked, Excuse me, miss, can I borrow a pen and a piece of paper? She hesitated and looked at the brain in the jar, as if waiting for an answer, and finally receiving it, she reached into her pocket and handed me the objects that I asked for. So naturally, I wrote down my phone number, put her pen in my pocket, and handed the piece of paper back to her. That day, I walked out of the movie theater like a boss. The movie was okay, I guess, but I was elated that a hot girl had my phone number in her possession. Still waiting on a phone call, by the way.
Pastor J, what the fuck? What about the brain? What about Dallas? What about the spies?
Is that all you got from the story, Baxter? Do you not give a fuck about my happiness?
Fuck you, man. I need to know what the fuck's going on in my town.
If you really cared, you'd march your fat ass down to that theater and talk to that girl for me. God damn, you're fucking stupid. Okay. Alright, do we have any calls waiting for us?
You could at least tell me what's up with the brain.
Baxter, phone calls. Who do we have first?
Punch you in the face. I'm gonna kill you. I swear I'm gonna kill you. This caller has called before. He says that we hung up on him last time because we thought he was reading from a script that we sent him.
No, we never did that.
No, we sure didn't.
Okay, caller, you're on the line. How can we help you tonight?
Hello. My name is Christopher Abraham, and I am an evil atheist. He's I am so smart. If you're God created everything, and everything needs a creator, then who created God? Who created God? I'm so smart you can't answer. Ha, ha, ha.
Well, actually, that's pretty easy, Mr. Abraham Christopher. See, people like to ask the question, can God create a rock so big that he can't pick it up? What these people fail to realize is that because he is God, after he creates this rock, he can then give himself the strength to pick up this rock. But since God has been around forever, there was no need for him to create himself. So essentially, this question is null and void because God never needed a creator. If you listen to my show and you listen to the last thing that I say usually on each episode, in a world of magic and make pretend, minus the make pretend part, God is magic, and with magic you can do all things. So just like God can pick up a rock that is too heavy for him because he gave himself the strength to pick up that rock, if God had to create himself, he could have willed his brain into existence. And did that answer your call, caller?
You have defeated me. You beat me. I am now a Christian. I am now Christian. All praises to the blessed Dr. Pastor J. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, winning people to Christ, one atheist at a time. Baxter, next caller, please.
Okay, man. You might not want to hear this, but Deacon J's calling in again.
Oh, great. Did he say what he wanted? If he's calling in again because of this whole drug thing that he's been on lately, I don't want to hear it.
No, he didn't seem high. I think this call will be safe to take.
Okay. I'm trusting you on this, Baxter. Go ahead and put him through.
Okay, he's through, man.
Deacon, you're live on air. How can I help you today?
Hey, Pastor Jay, what's going on? It's Deacon Jay.
Hey, not much. What's going on with you?
Not much. I was just watching the last two videos you did, and thanks for making me look like some kind of psychotic drug addict. I really appreciated that.
Deacon, you were high. You called in like 42 times in a row. We had to end the show because of you.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just saying you could have shown me in a better light. I don't know. I don't even remember leaving those voice messages or whatever. I was so fucked up.
Yeah, we've established that, and you told me you had a headache, so I gave you some pills to get rid of that headache, and you abused them.
Well, yeah. Dude, you told me to trust you with that stuff.
I told you to take small doses.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that, they kind of did hurt my feelings a little bit, and, also, Jay Crawford, fuck you too, buddy. And quit being a little bitch about the whole fucking gangbang thing. I met my wife in one of those.
Oh, God.
The moment I felt her munch my booty, I knew she was the one.
What the fuck, Jeremy?
So enjoy yourself, fucker. That's just what I wanted to say, and I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah, have a good day, Jeremy, I guess. All right, let's move on to our ads. Thankfully, our advertisement specialist isn't sick anymore, so he was able to provide us with something new and legitimate to promote. Baxter, cue the music. It's 3:30, and the kids just got home from school. They're hungry and looking for a snack. What will it be today? Carrot sticks? Apple slices? Granola bars? How about trying our new chocolate chip communion wafers? The perfect treat for your flock or your loved ones. Made with 100% gluten-free flour and kosher dark chocolate, they're good for both the body and the soul. New from Chunks. Chunks Ahoy. Baxter, this can't be a real thing, can it?
I don't know, boss. It tastes pretty good.
Wait, you're eating one right now? Here, hand one over to me. Let me try one. Oh my me. Oh my God. They taste like stale s'mores that were smuggled up a homeless man's asshole. Oh God. God, give me a trash can. It's so fucking. Oh my God. Okay. All right, Baxter. Who's our last caller?
Well, it says here we got a man named Roscoe.
Okay, put him through. Roscoe, you're on the air. How can I help you today?
Well, Jasper Pastor Jay, I just want to let you know, man, since I found your show, I have been the most hardcorest Christian ever, man. Like, I just want to let you know I was one of them stupid atheist people before. And now, man, just thank you for your... Shut up!
Oh, looks like we lost Roscoe, Baxter. Did he hang up?
I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Alrighty, folks, that's it for us tonight. You can reach us via email, Facebook, Twitter, Vines, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, Spreaker, Stitcher, and iTunes. When you search for us, just type in the search bar, Know the Truth. That's KONW, the T-R-U-T. Alternatively, you can just click on the links provided in the show notes and you will be directed to us via whatever platform you choose to use. Of course, for the purposes of the show, call our number at 512-956-8788 or 512-956-TROOT. That's T-R-U-T, TROOT. The music for this podcast was written and produced by me, and you can find everything I've created over at aloststateofmind.com, all one word, or aloststateofmind.bandcamp.com. As always, in a world of magic and make pretend, anything is possible. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Sleep easy.